And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. Sliding out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Throwing on third, Goff. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Goff on first down. He's got a man here. It's Montgomery. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. 11 more on that one and another first down. And they're trying to line up quickly here. Goff urging them on. First down. Here's the run to Montgomery. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions have retaken the lead. Trying to run it in with Montgomery. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for two. And the Jets have got it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. 45 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
On first down, right back to Hall. Runs over it, and he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll go again with Hall. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. This pass out wide to Hall. Touchdown, Jets! Breece Hall in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Will Harris. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Rodgers to throw on second down. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets add 6 to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 8. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. The Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, it's gone. Over the middle, complete. That's Reynolds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Goff. He's got right on the short throw. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Again, Goff. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. From the red zone now, Goff. And his throw is incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and is popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. In motion goes the tight end. This to Laporta, right side. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Sam Laporta, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have cut the lead back down to 2. Trying to run it in with Montgomery. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands. And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
They'll give to Hall. yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Hall again on second down. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's Hall again. Stiff-armed it. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. From the 41, here's a second down and 6. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he'll be out of bounds. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he whips that one incomplete there.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
They get this out left, so that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They gave it to him in search of his 3rd touchdown, but he's denied. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A real opportunity for them. Their defense got the key 4th down stop. Now all they need is a field goal to snag the lead. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Didn't get a whole lot there, but at least he got out of bounds, stopped the clock.
True on every count there, because I know for a fact that when that call came in, it was tagged with these words. Make sure to tell him, if he doesn't have anything, get out of bounds. Save the time on the clock. Now they've got to start considering what their play calling is because they've got to push it downfield.
Being chased out left. And he'll just get rid of it.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He's got right on the short throw, and he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. A solid stiff arm. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Goff throwing again. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
To throw on 2nd down is Goff. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. This is 1st and 10. Now Goff. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity. Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Now Goff. And it's knocked away and incomplete. What a play. Maybe a game-saving play on the knockdown there.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? If you're looking at it from the defense's perspective, they looked like they had a shot at it. Maybe a completion. Ball gets knocked away. Can they rise up and do it again?
And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So everything hanging in the balance, resting on the right foot of Michael Badgley. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
Well, this one, partner, was fun. We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football, all right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball.
That's caught inside the 20. That one goes for 36 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Raheem Mostert, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. It's a run with Mostert, and he will get in to make it 8-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
Rodgers sliding to his stop with a 1st down. That's thrown quickly out wide to Lazard. So he stopped for no gain, and it's second down. Rodgers going to throw. He'll buy some time right. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. This is Lazard with a catch out left. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second and a couple. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Jets have come back to make it a 2-point game. Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here. It's complete, and he'll get in to tie this game at 8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. Berrios now from his end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They'll start by running the option to the right. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And this one is incomplete.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away. And
oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. Paul want to give up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Paul again. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing is Rodgers. That's complete to Cobb. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A handoff for Hall. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Here's 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets have taken the lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
From midfield, here's Tua. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. And from the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Throw to the right, taken in by Berrios. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Tua getting it quickly out to Waddle. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to pass. Tua. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the first down.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Tua setting up shop to throw again. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. It's a run with Mostert, and he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. And Lazard's got it again. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. first down. Well done. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. He'll get this to Lazard, and he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there, and that will bring up second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well, great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
That's complete to Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Rodgers to throw once more. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Now it's Rodgers. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
42-yard attempt.
Zerline's kick is up and through, and they have regained the lead. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Tua, a final shot before half. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And the Jets set to receive this 3rd quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Rodgers now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him. And
trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Partner, that's excellent timing right there. Breaking off the route and being able to hit it right when he stops.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And quickly they get to the line. In motion, the tight end. Tua's throw caught by his receiver Hill. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They complete it to Hill. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. He'll give it to Hall to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And they'll get him down here at the 23. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. And they'll get this down to the 10. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. 2nd and 9. Well, Tua's going to change things up. Off of play action. Tagovailoa steps away. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Tua going to throw. Touchdown, Dolphins! Raheem Mostert, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. It's a run with Mostert. And he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. After the turnover, it's Tua. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Jets are right back in this football game. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Escaping the pressure right. Open man here is Conklin. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Javon Holland coming up to make the stop. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Here's Rodgers. And he'll find Hall. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Hall. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. Rolling to his right. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
They'll try to run it here with Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Berrios now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Tua. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Here's 1st and 10. Hill going to go in motion right. A run with Mostert up the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, the offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line. Throwing Tua on 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Here we go, 1st and goal. Now Tua, Mostert is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st down. Now Rodgers. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
That's thrown quickly out wide to Lazard. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Back to throw, Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as the understanding where they are in the field?
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. That's pulled in by Wilson. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, and this is nervous time now. They decided to go for it right there. Fortunately, still a little bit of time left for another shot, but this one almost certainly has to be in the end zone.
Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And now time for one final play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
Can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And he's in for the touchdown with the clock reading triple zeros. And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime.
Well, there's no doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can go ahead and kick the extra point here and ride that home wave on into overtime.
Now for the all-critical extra point. He's got it. No problems there. The extra point up and good, and we are headed to overtime. So it's the Dolphins who are going to get the football first here as we are back underway now in overtime. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up, but in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. Down the right sideline. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. What a gigantic interception here in the first drive of overtime. And now, Charles, with where they're at on the field, I mean, they're already in field goal range to win this one.
And the head coach is just talking to the special teams coordinator right now and saying, okay, where does he want the ball positioned? Because that's all you're going to do on offense. Move it to that spot. Make sure you take care of the football and probably third down, kick the field goal, and try and win this game.
Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. What can Rodgers do now with his drive? This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Straight ahead is Hall. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Here's Hall again. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the defense as they'll burn their final one here and let that kicker stay out and think about it a bit more. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So we'll take a break with them and be right back. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Jets are going to win the football game.